Deep in the heart of Mumbai, there lay an old and abandoned building that had been forgotten by time. The once majestic building, with its intricate carvings and ornate architecture, now stood dilapidated and decrepit. Its windows were shattered, its walls were cracked, and weeds had overtaken what used to be a beautiful garden. It was known as the Khar Mansion, and it had a dark history. Legend had it that the Khar Mansion was cursed. It was said that long ago, the building was home to a wealthy family who had made their fortune through dubious means. The patriarch of the family was known to be cruel and heartless, and he had made many enemies. One day, he was murdered in his sleep, and his family was slaughtered along with him. After the massacre, the Khar Mansion was abandoned. No one dared to enter the building, for fear of encountering the vengeful spirits of the murdered family. Over time, the mansion became a place of urban legend, and many stories were told about the horrors that lay within. As time passed, the stories of the Khar Mansion became less and less believable. People began to forget about the building, and it was left to decay in silence. But one day, a group of teenagers stumbled upon the abandoned mansion, and they decided to explore its haunted halls. The teenagers were not prepared for what they would find inside the Khar Mansion. As they stepped through the shattered front door, they felt a chill run down their spines. The air was thick with a musty, foul odor, and cobwebs hung from the ceiling like gossamer curtains. The floorboards creaked beneath their feet, and the sound echoed through the empty halls. As they explored deeper into the building, the teenagers began to feel a sense of dread wash over them. They could hear strange whispers and murmurs coming from the shadows, and the darkness seemed to be alive with unseen terrors. Suddenly, one of the teenagers screamed, and the rest of the group turned to see a ghostly apparition looming before them. The ghost was that of the patriarch of the murdered family, and he was enraged at the intrusion of the teenagers. He had been waiting for years for someone to come into the mansion so that he could exact his revenge. The teenagers tried to run, but the doors and windows had been boarded up from the outside, trapping them inside. As the night wore on, the teenagers were forced to confront the vengeful spirits that haunted the Khar Mansion. They witnessed horrific scenes of violence and despair, as the ghosts of the murdered family relived their final moments again and again. The teenagers were tormented by the ghosts, and they realized that they would never escape the mansion alive. Finally, as dawn broke over the city, the ghosts of the Khar Mansion released the teenagers from their grasp. The spirits had exacted their revenge, and they returned to their restless slumber. The teenagers stumbled out of the mansion, shaken and traumatized, vowing never to return. But the Khar Mansion still stands, a testament to the horrors that lay hidden in the heart of the city. And those who dare to enter its haunted halls will find themselves facing a darkness that cannot be escaped. The curse of the Khar Mansion lives on, and it will continue to claim the lives of those who are foolish enough to ignore its warning.